Well, how to do? Well, I'd tune in today, share something with you. I picked this up about a month ago. Got it from a local guy from our pipe club in Pittsburgh. Had a pipe club friendly price too, I have to admit. I may have to put myself into indentured servitude. You'll understand after I see it, after you see it, not me. I've been looking at it for a month and just waiting for the time for it to pop up. I think today is the day, and I thought I'd share it with you. If you find this, I've heard it's really good. I've never had it, so I don't know. I could pop this up, find out I don't like it. And that ain't the first time that's happened. I got a can of esoteric that, uh, I don't know. There's people spending that fold money. I ain't spending fold money. Would I pick it up at retail price? Sure. Totally fine. Reasonable price. That's secondary market. Somebody's capitalizing on that. Anyways, that's enough of esoteric. That's another video, probably. This is what I picked up. And I will say, I am extremely happy. It came from 2016. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pop the tin, probably dry some out. Whenever it's dry, I'm going to get back to it. Let you guys hear about what I have to say about it. So, I'm going to flip the camera down. Don't mind me. It's going to get crazy. And there it is. We'll stick that by the mic so y'all can just hear it. It's a little puffy. It's not overly puffy, but these tins are very, very durable. They do not flex that much, but there is a little bit of pressure in that. So here we go. Oh, it did hiss. Nice little pop. I smell some good smell going on. And that was interesting. Look at that. That can go away. And now let's flip this back up so you can see my beautiful face. Oh, oof. Sorry. I can't do anything about that. I got my mom's personality and my dad's looks. You can tell it's been uphill both ways. So we're going to take a tin note. I can smell it right now just sitting here, but we'll see. This is called a Perique, Virginia and Perique Vapor. Matured Virginias. At least somebody's mature in the room because it sure ain't me. A sophisticated broken flake. Well, I'm out. Of matured red stowed Virginias. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. With Louisiana Perique. Natural sweetness with Perique's compelling character. So let's take a good sniff of that. Doesn't smell like ketchup. I've smelled Christmas cheer and it smells like ketchup, and that ain't for me. It is tangy though. A little bit of nose music going on with that tin note. I'll pull some of this out for you to take a gander. Like somebody famous once said, get in there and get a look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. It's not too shabby. Could use just a little bit of drying time, and not by much, by any means. I'm opening it up, not just to share it with you, but I'm planning on pulling that to the pipe mate. We got a pipe meet going on next week in Pittsburgh, basically from the guy that got me that sold me that. And nice guy, by the way. Him and a friend of his are doing a pipe podcast called Pipe Pricks. Just type in pipepricks.com and that'll pull them up. That's old John and Matt. And sounds like they've been doing it for a while and they haven't. They've only done, I think, 2 or 3 episodes. And to be honest, sounds as good as any of the ones that have been doing it forever. I like that. Do it. Do it. I wanted to do videos, and everybody who's done videos just said one thing: just do it. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. If you're thinking about doing it, stop thinking about it and do it. Worst comes to worst, it ain't for you and you won't do it. Don't want to do it, then you don't want to do it. And I'm going to break this up. I'm sure some people stuff this in a pipe, and be honest, I'm not a stuffer. I've made that clear in the past. I believe in destruction. I want that broken down. Rub it out. There are some strands in that. There's some strands in that are, whoop, oh, look at that. Tobacco abuse. Call the cops. Call the cops. So there's some long strands in there, and they're not going to be torn up anymore, but I am going to break up one more flake. One thing C&D does the same as Mccellands, their concept of flakes, which is all right for me, because like I said, I believe in tearing them apart anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. Some people, they got a hatred. They don't like that. Funny part is those people don't smoke it flake anyways. They break it down. So what does it really matter? I'm sure there's some process with it being in the flake. You might get more flavors, but I would think you'd get more flavors by smoking the flake. It'd be slower. You'd have to fuss with it a little bit. Oh, I've got to smell this again. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. That's the funny part of that. You don't get that. Okay, that was probably about 3 minutes, and I'm not getting that the tingle in the nose as much, but it still smells good. My mouth is watering. Getting ready to drool. Don't mind me, I'm slobbering. Just not in the tobacco, right? I'm going to put that up. I'm going to let some air get on that. That way, Pittsburgh, whenever we do that pipe meet, I'm taking that there and I'm letting some people try it. Anybody wants to try that, they're more than welcome. If you were my neighbor, I'd be walking over there right now and say, "Where's your pipe?" I don't want to smoke alone, but I don't have a choice. I got a cat. He don't smoke. But he will like this. I bet you this is sweeter. I just get a feeling that it's going to be sweeter. But we're going to let that go. While that's drying out, I'm just going to show some of the things I did get last weekend. It was a good weekend. This stuff's harder than you could imagine to get. I just happened to log on, they had it, and boom, there it was. 6 days later, it's in the jar. 10 of it's in the cellar. I'm going to smoke that one because I wanted to see what it's like new. Now the other one, I ain't going to touch it. One of my reviews, I'm going to eventually do some of that. I picked it up from the same guy I got the Mccellands from just because I wanted the tin. It's a painted tin. Doesn't have the sticker. I like that. And I knew that it would be good. I didn't realize how good it would be. That good. Why you guys, you monkeys, ain't buying this and sticking it in a cupboard and forgetting about it. And I mean just plumb damn forget about it. Don't even think about it. Just let it sit. You don't have to do anything. Matter of fact, you can smoke other stuff and you don't have to touch it. Grab an extra one so you can smoke it. It doesn't matter. It's good fresh. I like it fresh. Don't get me wrong. This, this is a madman. Madman. Holy cow. I, anybody that's producing that, Peterson's producing that, they should be making it by the tons and just stick it in a warehouse and leave it sit for 5 to 10 years and then pull it out and then sell it. You'd be paying $30, $40 a tin for that is what you'd be paying. I don't know if I'd be paying, again, folding money, but I'd pay $30 for that and not even think twice about it. I paid 28 for salty dogs, and that's not cheap. That's that's an occasional smoke with aging aging possibilities. That 10 years, it's already aged. You don't have to age that. You just smoke it as is. Mm-mm-mm. That being said, I do have some other tobacco coming on the way. I got let's see. I got Five Brothers. I've heard good stories about that. Heard it's not great, but I heard it's good and strong and burly. And I mean, come on, who doesn't like burly? Anyone doesn't like burly, you can just send it my way, and I will dispose of that properly. Also got what was the other thing? Fibers and Troy or something like that. Fibers, F&T. There's some Virginia plug. I got that coming, and Wessex Red. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Paid a little more than I should have retailed, but it was available. Don't deny things being available. Factor that in with your price. And eventually I'll do a review on that. That's the Crumble Bee. I plan on handing that out to some people. I'm going to reach out to Carolina Kirk and see if he wants a little sample. And there's a guy on Facebook. There's two of them that want to try that. And granted, I only got 2 ounces. I don't have a lot. I don't have to have a lot. I just wanted to try it. If that comes out again, I'll probably buy 8 ounces of that. That was actually nice. Very, very nice. Either way, I'm going to leave this smoke. I'm going to check on my dinner. After that pipe is packed, I'll be back. Well, I am back. I'm just checking this out, see how it is. This is basically, didn't dry out much more it needed. Didn't need much more. But that just, I'm squeezing that hard, like hard, hard, hard. It's just falling apart into little flakes, so we're good to go. Ate dinner, and I'm going to clear the palate. I like Coke Zero myself. A little water would have helped, but I need to work on that. You get older, you need to drink more water. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to get comfy, and I'm going to fill that up. It's a Ben Wade freehand. Smokes really good. It's a new addition, a state pipe. I wasn't around whenever they made this. Nope. But we're gonna pack her. We sit there and we do the thing. Everybody's got their own packing style. I'm the last one to judge you how you pack your pipe. I do push down, and then I go around the edges. That way it fits nice and snug. I like that word, snug. Mm-hmm. Snug. Leaves a little bit of a mound in the middle. That's all right. Ooh, this is gonna fill nicely. And just like that, all that tobacco is gone. Getting ready to make a journey. Packed its bags. Wrote the parents, I'm on the way. Mm, That's tight. That's what I want. Not too tight. I don't want to get halfway through the smoke and go, what the hell? I need to poke a hole in that. All right. So here we go. Oh, what's going on with that? Need to trim that up. Getting bushy. Here we go. I got that sweetness as soon as I started pulling, even before I lit that, I could taste those Virginias. Mm. Nice little retro. And then it was gone. There, just leave a little bit of flavor in there, going up through there and coming out. Then it was gone. That was nice. Another myth busted. Everybody's paying folded money for that, and I wouldn't have paid not for that. It's no by means as a bad blend. I would not say that that's bad. Even on its worst day, it probably wasn't bad. But I will say this much. Heaven's Gate isn't opening up. Welcoming me home. Not that I think that's where I'm going. I got things to answer for. Nice red Virginia. Freaks have turned down a little bit. They've turned down just a smidge, just enough to. I need. I'm getting ready to take an axe to that. Wouldn't be the first time I've hurt myself. Just not for fashion. Yeah, I'd enjoy sharing this with people just so they get to try something, a little bit of history. I saw a guy, Facebook, his father gave him a 10 from a long time ago. It was 40s or 50s. And people are like, he's like, I'm not sure what to do with this. I'm just going to talk to you straightforward. I'm not talking at you, I'm talking with you. Open it. It wasn't put in the tin to sit, it was put in the tin to smoke. Pop that tin, preferably with some friends. If you don't have any friends, make some. And if you don't, walk into a pipe shop and tell them, hey, I'm going to pop this up. You'll get 6 people line up, be your friend. There were people on there saying, you should save that. It's history. That's part of history. No, it's not. It's tobacco. Smoke it. You could be walking in your yard, piece of blue ice come from an airplane they dumped, take you out. You ain't ever gonna know what that tastes like. The guy that moves in on your woman, moves into your house, drinks your whiskey, he's gonna know what that tastes like because he's not gonna be tied up with that. It's history. We have to save that. Don't get me wrong, it was his 10 to do what he wants. I gave him my 2 cents and I ended it with, it is your 10. You do what you want to do with it. I know what I would do. We'd be sitting together smoking. I'd do a video of it. And if you were around, we're gonna smoke it. I wouldn't even hesitate. There is nothing I don't have that I wouldn't share with somebody. You want to sit down and have a conversation, we'll pull out the crazy stuff. I'll be there with my cob, smoking McConnell's Scottish blend. Very available, very fantastic. You don't have to smoke this stuff to enjoy yourself. I see gentlemen smoking Paladin. Paladin. And they're enjoying themselves. Who am I to say that they're not? They're enjoying it. They're enjoying it. And if you enjoy smoking Wessex Campaign or you smoke any of the Dan's blends, they tend to be hard to find sometimes. Sometimes you don't have an issue finding them, but they haven't imported them in quite some time. So the supply it's dwindling. You can still find some. I'm not going to say Red Carpet from Cornell and Deal is better than this. That would just add to my issues I have getting into heaven. I'm just not going to be that guy. But it is pretty good. I like Port Arbor, nice red Virginia. I bet you the age is just as good as that will. Whenever it becomes what, 10 years? Yeah, that's 10 years old. I'd be curious to see what Port Harbor is going to be 10 years. That just kept getting smoother. It actually went down, it went up in the smoother and a little bit down in that retro and the Perique. The Perique is just so, it's embedded in there. I mean, it's not married. It's like it's like a slave in there. It's thrown in jail. It's locked down, trapped in with those Virginias, and that's just all one big flavor. I couldn't pick out one from the other if it wasn't for the retro. It's a little more presence. It has given me some presence more than it would have than this weekend. Reason being is I was smoking straight Perique, but I do that every now and then just so I can pick it out in blends. Somebody says this has Perique in it, and I go, no, it doesn't. No bite. I just hit that pretty hard. Back on that Perique, yeah, I was smoking Sutliff Perique a few years ago. And I have about almost a pound of it still. I end up getting some of that long, the long Perique, the long flake Perique from Cornell and Deal. It's a little less than what it once was, but still pretty good. So you're not going to hallucinate. You're not going to fall over and fall off the edge of the earth. It's just Perique. There's a flavor to it, though. It's, it's a distinct flavor. I didn't get a heavy peppery. I get some of that, but I don't get a lot of that. I get more of that in my mouth, the taste of it, which I like. It's a fermented leaf. You're supposed to. That's why it's Perique and not Burley or Virginia or Oriental. Some say it'll ghost your pipe. The only pipe I worry about ghosting is my Virginia only pipes. And I have a handful of them, and I don't smoke anything but Virginias out of them because I want the Virginias to stay Virginia. I don't want to get some Latakia in there or Perique or anything else, but it's not going to overly ghost your pipe. It's going to ghost it just like any other blend can. I would be more likely to believe a Latakia blend. You smoke some pirate cake or something like that, stick it in a pipe, and then throw in some sweet Virginias the next day. Probably going to get some of that Latakia. That just makes sense. With the Virginias, though, you throw Perique in there and smoke it a few days later. Get a little bit of Perique, you got a vapor. Be a mild one. Might be just right up your alley. Mm-hmm. Gotta smoke bigger pipes, a little different than some of the other ones. That's got a big old chamber in it, easily an inch wide at the top. So it's got to be packed a little tighter. I saw that on sale for crazy, crazy money on Timbits. I would have never expected that. That's why the guy from our pipe club, he put it out there. He said, "You're more than welcome to come, raid my cellar." Gave me the prices. There's no way. There's no way that I could buy that. It was cheaper than retail. I'll put it to you that way. One condition: don't let me find out you're selling that. If you're selling that, you're done. You ain't coming back. That ain't my game. Maybe I wish I could. I just couldn't. I'd rather smoke that, or even more so, share it with you than to sell it. There's nothing that I could sell. Let's say I could sell that for $300. What am I replacing with it? I can buy a lot of lesser tobaccos, a bunch of it. I have a bunch of tobacco. That's pretty much entry level. I consider Cornell and Deal entry level. It's not pro. They've only been around 30 years. They haven't been doing this as long as like Sutliff was doing, or G and H, Sammy G. They've been doing this for a lot longer, a lot more knowledge. Each blend gets better. Each blend is an opportunity for something new to happen, something different. They tune into that. They go, hey, what happened with this? Let's see if we can recreate that. And they recreate it. Now they have a new blend, new process. Either way, I've gabbed enough. I just want to thank everybody for putting up with me, listening to St. James Wood Pipe Tobacco. I don't think I said the name before, but that's St. James. And it's not a bad vapor. It, it there might be other ones that are better than it. I wouldn't know. I don't know if they would have that red Virginia like that. That was it's a nice mixture. Next Saturday is going to be crazy. I got pipe meet in Pittsburgh. That's 10 o'clock. That's an open invite in Blawnox, Pennsylvania. Just walk on in, sit down, chat with the guys. It starts at 10 o'clock. Usually breaks up around 1, maybe 2 at the latest. 2 would be late. And then I usually make the rounds. I go up to the Trona Heights, check out their pipe shop. And that's usually my time. If I have the extra time, I go up to Clarion, go up there and visit with the owner and grab a blend or two, then head on home. And then after the Blawnox meetup, we're going to be doing a meetup in Moundsville, West Virginia. Living my best cigar life in Moundsville. Tyler, that's the owner operator. Nice guy. He's Italian. Much love. Be a bunch of guys there. Be a couple ladies there too. They bring their wives and Eventually, there'll be some woman that just shows up that isn't even a part of that. And you know what? They'd be welcome just like everybody else. Always a mixed crowd, a lot of good stories, a lot of good tobacco, a lot of good smoke, no attitudes. Those people that show up from Chambersburg, him and his wife, they hunt. So they always show up with meat like deer bologna or elk or something like that. Mm, nice couple. Very nice couple. They are supposed to come, but if they don't, I get it. That's 3.5, 4 hours away. They make a weekend of it, which is kind of cool. All right, everybody. If you like it, like it. If you don't, you don't. Share it. You can share it. You put it on tablet and get a shower with it for all I care. I don't care. Just don't send me the video of that. I don't need that in my life. Either way, I wish you gentlemen and ladies a enjoyable night. I hope you are smoking your favorite tobacco, or at least good tobacco. And may your pipes never thirst. Have a good night.